Welcome to a brand new episode of the Doe and Deuce podcast. I'm Doe.
I'm Deuce.
And this is our video about the rules of Gaelic football.
Alright, before we get started, Sure brand.
Only brand we trust.
Official brand of Doe and Deuce podcast. So we're going to check out rules of Gaelic football. This played in Ireland. We already did one video already with the last minute where it was some hype. So we didn't really learn nothing. We watched it, but we didn't really learn the rules and stuff. So we're going to watch this game, watch the video and see
Structure manual.
Yeah, and then we're going to talk about what we think about it at the end.
Alright, let's get this shit started.
Don't forget, like, share, subscribe.
You know it.
Nin explains the rules of Gaelic football.
Gaelic
football is an Irish sport played with two teams of 15 players each. The game is played on a field that's generally a maximum of 145 metres by 85 metres. These are the goals, which are 6.5 metres wide, and the crossbar, which is 2.5 metres above the ground. Unlike in soccer, the posts extend above the crossbar, just like in rugby. The exact same goals and field dimensions are used in hurling. The object of the game is for your team to score more overall points than the opposing team. To score, a player must kick the ball into the goal or over the crossbar. If they successfully kick the ball under the crossbar into the net, this is a goal and is worth 3 points.
I think that's brief.
If a player kicks or fists the ball over the crossbar but between the posts, this is a point.
I think I think that would be easier. You get more point, we get less points for that.
30-minute halves for a combined playing time of 60 minutes. Highest score at the end of time wins. Any game that results in a draw must be replayed.
Then you gotta play the whole game again as a draw.
Oh yeah, Gaelic football looks complicated, and moving the ball around the field is the most difficult part to understand. There's a lot of things you can and can't do to move the ball up the field in Gaelic football. You can move the ball by kicking it out of your hands, kicking it along the ground, and running with the ball in your hands so long as it's not more than 4 steps.
So 4 steps.
If after 4 steps you want to keep the ball, you must hop the ball off your foot to be eligible to take another 4 steps. This is known as soloing and is the equivalent of dribbling in soccer. You can also choose to solo the ball by bouncing it from the ground, but you're not allowed to do that twice in a row. Therefore, most players alternate between hopping it from the foot and bouncing it on the ground. A player can catch the ball with his hands in the air. A player can hand pass to a teammate, where you slap the ball with an open palm.
You gotta slap it.
A player can fist the ball, where you strike the ball to a teammate with a clenched fist. However, a player cannot touch the ball on the ground with his hands or lift it with his knees. And a player cannot throw the ball. There are 15 members of the opposing team who are trying to take the ball away from you so that they can score themselves. They are allowed to make shoulder-to-shoulder contact so long as the opponent has possession of the ball. Or if no one has the ball, be shoulder-to-shoulder to the opponent nearest the ball. They're also allowed to use their hands to block shots or to knock the ball out of your grasp. If you're used to Australian rules football, this may seem very familiar, but there's a few other things that you'll need to understand before playing or going to a game. For example, free kick. A free kick is a restart in play, usually after a foul. If a foul occurs, a free kick is awarded either at the spot of the foul, where the ball lands after a foul, or the 13-metre line for fouls inside the 13-metre area. A player has to declare whether to play the ball out of his hands or from the ground. Foul. If a player commits any of these infractions, a foul is assessed and the other team is awarded possession of the ball by way of a free kick. A player can also be cautioned with a yellow card, sent off with a black card, but a substitute may replace him, or a red card, where you are sent off the pitch without a substitute replacement. Penalty kick. If a foul was committed on a player with a legitimate chance to score, a penalty shot will be given to the attacking team. The ball is placed on the ground at the 13-metre line, and only the goalkeeper can guard the net. Just like in soccer, it's one kick only, and any goals scored count towards the overall score.
Save.
A team is allowed to substitute up to 5 players per game. Very similar to soccer, the players must wait in the substitution area, and players must enter or exit at the designated area.
5 players per game.
Only in a stoppage of play. To the uninitiated, Gaelic football seems ridiculously complicated, but once you understand the rules, it becomes a pretty cool sport to watch. If you found this video at all helpful, please like, share with your friends, comment, rate and subscribe. It takes me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is very much appreciated. If you're also on Reddit, post this video and discuss it there. But in the meantime, enjoy Gaelic football.
It seemed interesting to watch.
Yeah, it definitely did.
You know what I'm saying? You can take one dribble.
For every 4 steps.
Right, or you can kick the ball.
Every 4 steps.
I think it would be less points if you kick it through the goal, but more points to kick it through the goal.
Because block, don't block it.
I can see myself watching this. It seems like it's a lot of rules. It seems like it's a lot of action, though.
Right,
a lot of action. Because there's so much stuff you can do. Like, so you can even bounce it with your hand. You can kick it, throw it with your hands, punch it to the other way.
Punch it.
Only 5 subs. So how many people's on the team? Because I already started with 15 players on the field.
So
you only got 5 subs.
Yeah, well, man, that's what you. It's probably like let's say 20 people on the team. I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, because there ain't too many people getting playing time. Two
Right.
30-minute halves.
Yeah, it's definitely just basic cable.
Right. So it's cool. Like I say, any other videos, any other sports that y'all never seen us do, y'all want to put us down with.
We here for y'all. You know how we do, man. Like, share, subscribe. Be out.